Om Sri Ganganpati Namaha. I pray Almighty God Ganesha, the day Lord, ancestral lords, gurus, teachers, motivators, guides, and welcome you to the Varun Astro and its presentation in numerology for the sake of the numbers, for the numbers. Because numerology handles the numbers only, in numerology we discuss about numbers. Numbers play important role in our life. We take birth under the lap of the numbers. Thereafter, we start running the after the numbers. Whether it leads to age, whether leads to education, our performance, everything is judged by numbers. So numbers play important role in our life, and when it is important, we must know the capability of the numbers. The numbers here are some numbers which gives positive energy to us, to a particular person, and there may be some number which gives negative energy to some of the numbers. So it is the number. So number requires proper analysis as well as proper understanding. If we know the number properly, learn about the characteristics of the number and use them properly, even negative energy given numbers can be turned into positive. So the motive behind this presentation is to make the people learn about numbers basic concept so that they can at least analyze themselves about the numbers, do the corrective measures have been issued, and they can also understand the reason behind some issues, basic reasons behind some issues. So with this, I would like to add here that this presentation is in two parts. First part is about the numbers, introductory relations about numbers, and how it behaves, plus the impact of the missing numbers or repeating numbers, name numbers, etc. And second part is what the numbers speak about the auspiciousness of the day for the people born on different dates in any month. These two presentations are with this presentation, and in the presentation we have taken a date of birth, picked up the date of birth of a dignity person or celebrity whose birthday falls today. So this data has been gathered from Google itself. So thanks to Google for various support, Google as well as YouTube, for immense support to me and you people are, so that this presentation is reaching to you successfully. With this, now I will take you to the presentation. In numerology, numbers 1 to 9 are very, very important because numbers in numerology, these are the numbers which are used only. So numbers in single digit right from 1 to 9 are used in numerology. Zeros are not taken into consideration because zero signifies uncertainty, and whenever any number is double digit or more than that appear before us, all the numbers therein used therein are added together and converted to single digit. This is the basic principle of the numerology. When we see the numbers ranging between 1 to 9, we find that number 5 position is just in the middle of the number, and it plays the pivot role of balancing the numbers preceding to it and succeeding to it. These numbers are ruled by some planet, which have their own elemental qualities as well as they give energy to us. different type of energy as per their roles. So number one is ruled by Sun, two by Moon, three by Jupiter, four by Rahu, five by Mercury, six by Venus, seven by Ketu, eight by Saturn, nine by Mars. So nine numbers, nine planets, nine elements, nine type of energies. And in the world of numbers, as per the rule of the planets, as well as numbers, people call these numbers with a unique name. So one is ruled by Sun, and that's why it is known as king, government, or in the offices or the working people, it is boss. Second, number two, Moon is ruled by Moon, so queen, partner, diplomat. She is ruled by Jupiter, it is king's advisor, government's advisor also, counselor. Number four is ruled by Rahu, it is a illusionary planet. So rule breaker, highly diplomatic person, the person is keeps people in illusion and a good liar also. Highly diplomatic, good liar. It will not be caught immediately. Too much thinker. Five number is ruled by Mercury. It is a planet of communication. The Prince Kumar. Venus is the number of the six, ruler of the six. It is known as minister or comfort giver. Ketu is the ruler of the number seven. So a spiritual guru, intuitive person, that is the person who knows, who gets advanced intimation from the universe about some incidents going to happen in future. Saturn is the ruler of number eight as well as downtrodden people of the society, servant people working under us, weaker worker, and judicial. Last but not the least, Mars, a fiery planet energy giver, rules nine numbers and it is known as army, police, doctor, or blood. So all these numbers are important in our life. Now, even if we analyze the numbers as per rule, we can very well analyze the relationship between the two numbers. So we will discuss in this presentation itself about the enmity, or when enmity will be discussed, this will be clear, the which numbers are left out. So these are the planes are neutral with the planets, with the numbers. Now, when we take birth, God gives us with few numbers in the form of birth date. The birth date consists of date, month, and year. Date and month may consist of single or double digit, and year consists of 4 digits. The first and foremost principle is to analyze the numbers, is to add all the numbers into, convert all the numbers into single digit. So it is converted here. We have picked up one birth date of a celebrity whose birthday falls today, that is 21/11/1987. So we have converted this into single digits. So date, when converted, it becomes 3. Month, when converted, it becomes 2. And year, when converted, it becomes 7. All the numbers, when they are added together, it becomes 12, and finally it will be 3. And each the birth date components have their different characteristics. So date signifies about inner personality. So it is known as prime number because it is the prime, it's the base. So date is known as driver also. So driver signifies inner personality. Similarly, date and month when added together It indicates outward personality. Date, month, year, when these are added together, in given cases it is becomes 12 and 3, finally 3. It gives us the life number. It is known as life number. So it relates to life. And this is also known as conductor. One more number is deduced from it, that is at angel number, or it is also known as core number. So this is added, the year is added together, it becomes 6, and for the male it is subtracted from 11, it becomes 4. For the female, it will be added to 4. So it becomes 11 and finally 2. So let us understand the nomenclature first. Driver, as I spoke earlier, it is a reflection of our inner driver, inner personality. This fires us up and we get moving. Conductor number relates to life. It shows the role or purpose of life that we are meant to fulfill. This is our motivational plan narrative. An angel number balances us with the optimal energies for achievement. Now we will deduce the driver number, conductor number, angel number, etc. The driver number for this native is 3 because it is reduced from 21, and the date, month, and year, when all the numbers are added together, it becomes 212, finally 3. So driver is 3, conductor is 3. When these numbers appear anywhere in the chart, whether it is in birth chart or during calculation, it relates to previous life. So 11, 22, 11 may appear in the date or month or anywhere during the calculation. 22 and 33 22 may appear in the date, and 33 onwards, 33, 44, etc. This may appear during the calculation. So whenever these numbers appear, these relate to, this is known as master number. And 13, 14, 16, 19, it may appear in the date or during the calculations, then it is known as karmic debt number. Let us understand these two types of numbers. Master number belongs to highly evolved souls. Person has learned the easy lessons in the past life and now have, in the present life, have some more challenging lessons to learn. There is always a degree of nervous tension with the master number, which make it difficult to these people to achieve their aim and target. So in the previous life, it was easy going, a bit hardness is there, toughness is there in the present life. 13, 14, 16, 19 are the karmic debt number. These represent lessons or challenges from past lives that must be addressed in the current lifetime to achieve the spiritual growth and balance. If one is born on the 13th, 14th, or 16th, or 19th of any month, or if these numbers appear in the numerology chart during calculation, it is believed to be carrying karmic debt from the previous incarnations. Let us understand each of these karmic debt numbers. So 13 is often associated with laziness or misuse of power in the past life, requiring lesson in hard work and responsibility. 14 is connected to indulgence and lack of self-control, leading to a need for discipline, moderation, and responsibility. 16 signifies the consequences of pride, arrogance, or a destructive nature, requiring humility and a focus on others. And 19 relates to selfishness or a desire for absolute power, requiring the development of empathy and cooperation. And how to address the karmic debt. So the legacy of the past life carries in the present life itself, and the native is required to completely change in their working or behavior pattern. And this is the biggest challenge because the legacies stops in them in convert taking new paths. So the biggest challenge is to confront those challenges. And they should try to overcome the legacies and do the goodness in the present life. Practice good karmas like honesty, dignity, etc., discipline, dedication. Embrace spiritual practices through meditation, etc. Seek guidance of the gurus, teachers, motivators, guides, our numerologists. With this, now again come back on the chart. So 3 and 3 driver and conductor we have already understood. Angel number is 2 for the native because it is female, and the attitude achievement number for the native is 5. Now, 2 more rules. First is driver and conductor must not be the enemy. If it is there, we have to arrange a number, and the source should be longevity. That number should be used for maximum time of the year, the life, not year. Sorry. So this number which we want, the driver and conductor are enemy, we should arrange for a number which who are trained to both the driver and conductor, and we have to arrange for that number which can balance them. So these numbers are very, very important. Now, question arises where from we have to arrange those numbers. These numbers must be a source which should be not source which does not changes this numbers. So it remains static. All these numbers which are given by God and deduced from it are static in nature. Dynamic numbers are those which are created after the birth. And these may change because we have created. But some of the numbers are occasionally changed. Some people who are having mobile number, it also becomes a static vehicle because they do not change. But they can keep multiple numbers. And in that case, the energy of the number will be activated only when it is used. And what are the impacts of driver and conductor becoming enemy to each other? So in practical life, when a driver and conductor are enemy, on inimical terms, it is difficult to drive the bus ab initio. So there will be struggle in driving the vehicle. So in a practical life also, when the driver and conductor are enemy, it is difficult to drive the life. So there will be life may be full of struggles. So we have to arrange those numbers first. That is beneficial to the driver and conductor. And the source will be the number which is created by the God of the earth, that is parents, grandparents, in the form of name. So name is created after birth by the God of the earth, that is parents, grandparents. And this is this it gives maximum energy because it is used for the lifetime. Even the first letter of the number name is very, very important. So as per numerology rules, The name number, even the first letter and the name number, must not be the enemy of the driver and conductor. Now you are surprised how a name can be numbered because it contains alphabets. The name, yes, you are right. So each alphabet have their own numerical values, and the alphabets used in the name are replaced with their respective numbers. They are added together, and it is used for reconciliation between driver and conductor, or giving strength to the driver and conductor. Name first letter is also important because when we speak, somebody calls us, even from the name first letter itself, our conscience goes there. And in many times, whenever the pronunciation of the name is not ended, but we respond. So you should, all our viewers are requested to note this number. Drive date of birth is 21st November 1987. Driver is 3. Conductor is 3. Name number is 5. Angel number is 2. And name first letter is also 5. Now, so I will put a break here, stop a while, and I will take you to the another word, that is dosu, to identify the strength of the numbers and to identify the missing numbers as well as repeating them. So for this, the Losu grid is in the form of boxes of numbers, which is displayed here, is used. So this contains the numbers. There are 3:3 9 boxes, and each box contains one number, which is the permanent place of the numbers. This number is used, and when we add all the numbers horizontally, vertically, diagonally, we get common number, that is 50. This is very, very important. Number 1 is Sun, and number 5 is Mercury. And resultant effect is 6. So now, I request you all to draw a blank 9 box and go along with me by putting the numbers from the birth date and other subsidiary numbers. So let us see. 21 is the date of birth. So we have from 21, we have taken 2 and placed here. Thereafter, 1 is there. In 11 date, month 11 is there, so double 1 will be here. In the year also, 1987 is there, so 1, 9, 8, and 7. And the name number is given 5. Angel number is 2. The native has taken birth. Yes, now 3 is the prime number. 3 is the life number. Angel number is 2. And the name number is 5. Now, native has taken birth in Bhagalpur. So Bhagalpur gives us 4. With this, only one number missing is 6. So this number is missing. And if it is used in the mobile number, then the native gets all the numbers. Now we will analyze the impact of the missing number. Whenever missing number is, now we will analyze the impact of the missing numbers or any increasing number. In the given case, number 1 is repeated so many times. Other numbers are in single form are repeated twice only. For example, 3, 2. So these numbers are repeated only twice. 9, 5, 8 7 are not repeated. These are appearing for the only ones. So this we can analyze from the birth date itself, which we have done. So 2 is appearing twice, 1 is appearing 4 times, 8 is appearing once, 13 is appearing twice, rest of the numbers are appearing once, and 6 number is missing. Now, what are the impact of these numbers? So if the numbers which are contain Vastu dos may contain Vastu dos, this number is from the number we can decide direction. Now, so if one can analyze it. Thereafter, these numbers represent some of the areas. So if any number is missing, it means the native, that area may not be good for the native. The native may be have some problems, or maybe that energy of that direction missing for the native, which may cause native in problem, restlessness, some sort of grief may be there. Dissatisfaction. In the broader sense, these numbers, each number, for example, 6 number is missing for the native. So native maybe have very few friends, fond of traveling, but not able to do it. New beginning, differences with the father in at some point of time, and spiritual. These all may be adversely affected. What are the remedial measures for the repeating numbers? So this carrier also, native has too many words. What does it mean? Career, success, jobs, business, communication, and individuality. So too much number 1, which is represented by sun, it gives egos. So the native's career, the adverse impact of these repeating numbers may be on the career, success, job, business, communication, and individuality because of this repeating. And the remedial measures for the missing numbers. This is hard metal for 6, soft metal for 7. In this way, all the numbers and directions have elements under splitting. Let us analyze the various planes of the numbers. So 492, horizontally speaking, 492 is known as intellectual. The native is very, very intellectual because all the numbers are available. This is one of the rarest things. Whenever any child is having 492 in strong position, the native will study for less hours but grasp easily. Intellectual, he will be highly intellectual person. And any person, any child who is whose numbers 492 are missing, then the native should not take risk by going in engineering or medical lines because it needs a high level of intellectual. So this is known as the intellectual plane. Emotional plane is 357. This is also native for the 100% for the native. So native may be caring also. And practical aspect is less. So this is 66%. Now, let us see the vertical plane. Thought plane is 100%, willpower plane is 100%, and action plane is 66%. So action plane is 66% for the native. Now we see diagonally, 6 is missing, so golden Raj Yoga could not be formed. And silver Raj Yoga is formed. 852 is there. Because of this is earth metal, native may acquire property also. By virtue of own efforts, hard labor, because these numbers, see these, what are the numbers available? 852. 8 needs hard working, hard labor. So if 456 is available, then it may native may get from luck also, because 4 is there. Now, enemy number came back from the place where we had left. So enemy number for the 1 is 8, for 2 is 4689, for 3 it is 6, for 4 8942, for 6 it is 3 and 9, for 7 793, for 8 12948, for 9 it is 64289. And the enemy alphabets for various numbers, drive or conductor, is also displayed. For example, for 1 it is FP, for 3 it is UBW, and so on. So while analyzing for this native, you can see that 3 is the driver, 6 is the conductor. And name first letter is 5, and name number is also going 5, which is the most blessed number for the native. Thereafter, name number also starts with it is giving positive energy to the native. And when we analyze all these numbers, enemy numbers, we find that there are 4 numbers, 4, 7, 8, 9, who are the enemy to their own numbers. So 4 does not like a illusionary person or speaking life person does not like the same person with companion with them, because it signifies something which is not acceptable by the number. 4 does not want that person who is before us. He keeps us in dark or speaks lie, keeps us in illusion. So the illusionary planet does not want to be avoided by illusion by some other number or the opposite. For 3, 6 is the enemical. So here 6 is missing for the native. If 6 is missing, this is creating food for the native. And now, impact of the missing number is analyzed separately. Personal year calculation is done by replacing the year from the original birth date with the current year. So the personal year calculation here it will be 21/11/1987 for the birth time and 21/11/2025 for the current year. And also, running age is also calculated. So all these numbers, running age and personal year, have their relationship with the driver and conductor is also analyzed in order to ascertain what will be the impact of this current year. So if you can see, 3 is the ruler, the driver itself, and it has solid base. So driver is 3, conductor is 5. Both are harmonious, both are not harmful, but rather they are friendly relations. So 5 number is very, very important. And this is giving to the native in the current year. The native is born in Bhagalpur, which gives 4. So 4 we have already taken into consideration here itself. So these numbers, 4, Bhagalpur gives 7, 4, sorry, and 4 was missing. So this 4 we have got from the place of birth. But if the native changes the birthplace, then the native should arrange accordingly of because four number will be missing. So the native should not opt for any place whose name number starts with F or P because it will give negative impact, overall negative impact. It will become enemy to the driver conductor. So three number, sorry, I was telling that FP name should not start, but it is not there. It should not start with UVW because three and driver is three, conductor is three. For the native, six is the enemical number for three number. And current dasa. Native is currently undergoing the Mahadasa of Mars as per numerology and Antardasa of Venus. So Mars Venus will end it on 25th November 2020. And thereafter jump to the final slide or next slide. What the number speaks about the auspiciousness of the day for the people born on different dates of any. Today is the life number, or conductor number is 5. It is universal number, it is a balancing number. So then all the natives, barring 9, people born 9/18/27, all the natives will have friendly relationship with this number. The native may enjoy, all the natives may enjoy the day to day. And 9 number relationship 9 and 5 are neutral. So for people born on 9/18/27, they may pass on the day as usual with no specialty. So with this, so today is auspicious day for all the people born on different dates in any month. With this, the presentation comes to an end. Thank you for watching it. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe the channel and press the notification bell. Lastly, we request you all to share this with your friends, colleagues, relatives, and well-wishers so that they can also understand their numbers and identify the problem and do the remedial. The name of the newly born child should be properly done to ensure that enemy number are not in their list and which will give maximum energy to the native throughout the life. And thank you for wishing you all the best. And last but not the least, request you to send us the feedback by making comments in the YouTube video. I need your support for fine-tunement of the post. With this, now I seek your permission to leave. Tomorrow I will be coming with new numbers, new day, and with the presentation with a new energy and change. Thanking you, wishing all the best.